Speak Up English, the key to success.
Hey, Emma. How's it going? Been working on your English speaking skills lately?
Hey, Jasveer. Yeah, I've been at it. I'm trying to find new ways to improve. It's like, the more I practice, the more I realize I need to practice, you know?
Totally get that. English is a tricky language, but there are some cool ways to make it easier. What VE you been doing so far?
Well, I've been watching a lot of English shows and movies. Helps with the accent and picking up new phrases.
That's a solid way to go. Do you use subtitles?
Sometimes. If the accent's thick or they're speaking too fast, I turn them on. But I try to watch without them as much as possible. It's like a challenge.
I do the same. It forces your brain to catch up with the language. You ever tried mimicking the actors? Like, repeating their lines?
Oh yeah, all the time. It's fun, and it helps with pronunciation. Plus, you get to feel like a movie star for a bit, haha.
Haha, exactly. Another thing I've found super helpful is recording myself speaking. Then I listen back and see where I can improve.
Ooh, that sounds a little intimidating, but I bet it's effective. Do you just talk about anything, or do you pick topics?
A bit of both. Sometimes I talk about my day, other times I pick a random topic like travel or technology and just go with it. It's like having a mini conversation with yourself.
Nice. I might give that a try. You know what else works for me? Tongue twisters. They're silly, but they really get your mouth moving and help with clarity.
Oh man, those are tough. But yeah, they're great for sharpening your speaking skills. She sells seashells by the seashore, right?
Yep, and how can a clam creme in a clean cream can? It's like a workout for your tongue.
Haha, totally. Another tip is shadowing. You ever heard of that?
Shadowing? Sounds mysterious. What is it?
It's when you listen to a native speaker and repeat exactly what they say, word for word, almost at the same time. It's a killer way to improve your fluency.
Oh, that does sound cool. It's like being someone's echo, but smarter. I bet it's good for getting the rhythm of English down too.
Exactly. And it helps with intonation, which is huge in English. You can sound more natural and less like a robot.
That's what I need. Sometimes I feel like I'm just reciting words, not really speaking, you know?
I get that. It's all about making the language your own. The more you practice these little things, the more natural it'll feel.
You're right. And the key is consistency, right? Like practicing a little every day instead of cramming it all in one session.
Yep, consistency is king. Even just 10 minutes a day can make a huge difference over time.
So true. I'm definitely going to add these new techniques to my routine. Thanks for the tips, Jasphere.
Anytime, Emma. We're all in this together. Let's keep pushing each other to get better every day.
You bet. Here's to improving our English speaking skills, one day at a time.
So, Emma, what's one area of English you think you struggle with the most?
I'd say it's probably grammar. Like, I get confused with tenses, and sometimes the sentence structure doesn't come out right.
Ah, grammar. The backbone of any language, but also the trickiest part. You ever try using grammar apps or websites?
Yeah, I've used a few. They're helpful, but I still mess up when I'm speaking. It's like I know the rules, but when I talk, I mix them up.
That happens to everyone, trust me. One thing that helped me was making grammar part of my daily routine. Like, I'd pick one grammar rule a day and focus on it.
Oh, that's smart. So, you just focus on one thing instead of trying to remember everything at once?
Exactly. Like, today I focus on past tense, so all day I'd practice sentences in the past. It's less overwhelming and helps solidify that one rule.
I like that idea. I could do that with tenses, or even prepositions. Those little words always trip me up.
Prepositions are sneaky, but yeah, focusing on one at a time really helps. And don't forget to read a lot. The more you see correct grammar in action, the more natural it becomes.
Reading's a big one for sure. I try to read a few pages of an English book every day. It's like osmosis, soaking up the language without even realizing it.
Haha, exactly. And it helps with vocabulary too. You come across new words and see how they fit into sentences.
True, true. Speaking of vocabulary, do you keep a word journal or something?
I do. Whenever I find a new word, I write it down with an example sentence. Then I try to use it in conversation a few times so it sticks.
That's a great habit. I've been slacking on my word journal lately. I should get back to it. It's like a little personal dictionary.
Yep, and it's way more useful than just memorizing lists of words. When you connect the word to a sentence, it makes more sense and is easier to remember.
You're right. I'm gonna start doing that again. It's all about building good habits, huh?
Exactly, Emma. Little steps every day lead to big improvements over time.
I'm feeling more motivated already. Thanks, Jisphere. This convo's been super helpful.
Anytime, Emma. We're both in this English journey together. Let's keep each other on track.
Definitely. Let's do this.